It's me, Mikey Pipes. And I got Sippy. Gonna make a quick little cameo appearance. You're gonna love this. Hey, Sippy comes. Yeah, he's here. There he is. Let's go say hi to Sippy. Sippy cup!
Mikey Pipes.
All right, first, here's your last paycheck.
Thank you. Oh,
And
no
someone
way.
brought you a gift.
No way.
Someone brought you a gift.
Was it Gigi?
No. A YouTube subscriber from New York.
Oh!
Look at that!
Oh! They spelled my name wrong, but that's lit. It's not sippy cup, but it is a sippy cup. So that's great. That's great. Whoever bought this, thank you very much.
See how my subscribers take care of my people? See, Sippy? Look at that.
Very nice.
Rocking the Range Rover, huh?
Very nice.
You see, when are you getting hopping in the G6? Tonight or tomorrow? When are you going to Vail? Are you going to Hawaii? Where are you going?
I'm going to Canada.
You going to Canada?
No, and I got a little sippy thingy.
A little Sippy thing, see?
That's lit. This is hilarious.
See, and imagine if you would have stayed. The gifts.
A lot more presents.
There were a lot more presents. All right, Gigi, ready to go for a walk? Have fun, Sippy. Good morning. How are you?
About that one. Good, good. How's everything?
Did I wake you?
Pretty much.
We're on time, I'm sorry.
No, that's good. You guys are on time.
I'm here for the AC leaking water.
Yeah. You know
Which way would you like me to go?
No, I'm bringing you into the garage.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, let me open it.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, 'cause I basically want to show you where you're probably gonna have to come up with.
You had it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to go through the ceiling?
Huh? No. I basically want to show you first where you might have to, because it's through here
Okay.
in order to get through the attic.
No problem.
So then so it's basically it's here.
Ceiling?
Yeah, so see it's around here. So our AC unit it's literally right up
How long
here.
has this been going on for?
About 2 weeks.
Okay. And it was nice normal ceiling before?
Yeah, I mean this right here, like that's how it started.
Copy.
That's how it started.
When's the last time a system was serviced or had maintenance on it?
The last time, probably April.
Can I see the filter? I just want to see if that's clean or not. April of this year?
Yeah, April of this year.
Filter's clean.
All right.
All right, so we have to go into the attic. And this is the thermostat.
Yeah, this is the thermostat.
Okay. Have you noticed anything weird going on with the system?
Well,
noises?
You know what?
Anything dripping outside where it normally wouldn't be?
Cause me, I went up there, so then I don't know if you can tell. So this is up there.
Okay. All right. Let me get the ladder. Go up
Yeah.
there.
All right.
I'm gonna take a walk around, see what the outdoor unit is, and just check
okay.
overall condition.
Yeah.
And then I'll get up there with the
Yeah.
ladder.
All right.
Okay, no problem.
If you want, I'll go up with you. So.
Whatever, doesn't matter to me. I just want to see the outdoor.
It's on
The other
this
side?
actually, yeah.
Okay, let's go see that. To see what you got. Oh, carrier. Okay. Fairly new.
Yeah.
Do you notice any water dripping from this drain right there?
No.
Looks like something's been dripping from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's called the emergency drain.
All right.
If that starts to leak, the primary drain is clogged. And when that stops dripping, that's when you have water dripping through your ceiling. Knowledge is power. Now you have a little more knowledge than you did this morning, earlier this morning before I woke you.
No,
Let's
because-
go to see.
because I had the guy that came to do maintenance on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent those pictures and videos that I took. I sent it to him, and he was telling me, oh, you might want to call a guy because it looks like you have something clogged there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm surprised he didn't do that as part of maintenance when he was here in April, but it is what it is. All right, let me get a ladder.
No.
Oh, how'd you hear about us?
My wife literally she just looked it up.
Oh.
She heard you guys were good, so she said, all right. She said, all right, why not?
Thank you very much. Let's head on to the abyss. The abyss of that hatch. I got the ladder for you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm good. All right.
You fall, it's on you. Blame it on your ladder. All right. You got light up there?
Yeah, I gotta twist the light.
I got light too.
Oh.
Up to the abyss we go.
Your flashlight is probably gonna be a little better.
All right, you got a good floor up here.
Yeah.
And that unit looks older than I thought it would.
The house in 17.
Okay.
17. That was the first thing that we installed here.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it look so much older?
Yeah, that was the first thing that we installed here.
All right. Let's make our way over there. I like your planks here. Nowadays, lucky to get what we can get. So, oh, you got a furnace up here.
Yeah, because it's AC and heat.
Okay, so the drain lines are on the other side. I gotta get over there. So looks like they stopped running the drain line there. Why did they stop there? There's only one. Where is it? There's that coil. Huh. Interesting. So it looks like they were gonna give you an emergency drain line,
Yeah.
right? But then they didn't. Yeah, that's the one that goes outside. But then they didn't because they didn't put in an emergency drain pan under the evaporator coil.
Wow.
And let's see. Yeah, they got a little messy with the torch there.
Yeah, so then speaking with the torch, we've had problems with the torch. Like when
What do you mean?
When we were trying to for the heat,
Yeah?
yeah, it was this winter actually. There was times that it didn't want to catch the spark. It didn't want to turn on.
So you had that taken care of?
Yeah, that we had.
Okay, it's probably the flame sensor was dirty.
Yeah.
You said it was installed in 2017, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he was the guy that came in. He was saying that the hose wasn't being connected, so
maybe
it wasn't catching. Yeah.
Maybe. All right. I guess they did what they can do. You know, I wish they gave you an emergency drain line, but it is what it is. So this white PVC pipe here,
Yeah.
that leaves the bottom of the evaporator coil. This is the evaporator coil here.
All right.
So that goes out and it ends up in the gutter. And if that clogs up, you know, the internal pan is just going to drip. In this case, it's just dripping, you know, into your, the ceiling below.
The ceiling below.
Yeah, so it's getting the insulation wet. And let's see if I can get a closer peek in there. Good thing I got these knee pads.
Yeah. When I saw you put him on, I said he's a smart man.
Yeah, baptized. Don't get old, brother. Don't get old. Let's see. What's underneath there? Yeah, see, look at all that
Yeah.
mold in there.
Oh.
Yeah. You're going to want to get that taken care of.
Yeah. Me and my wife already spoke about
Yeah, look at that right there. Pieces of mold. Don't want to disturb that. You should get, you may, and again, It even smells. You may want to reach out to your insurance company. Because we don't see how extensive it is. We can see the damage. Sorry about the light. We can see the damage that's visible below.
But you don't see.
It may be significantly worse.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna cut this line. We're gonna blow it out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna water test it.
Okay.
There's no real play there. They just got this under there. This water's just sitting there.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was telling me.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, whenever
Shoot.
You need anything?
I gotta get my tool bag. If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
So you're up here. Might as well be my intern for the service call.
No, listen. I said it to myself. At least I'm going up there with him, because there's some people that it's like, oh man, he gotta do everything himself.
Yeah, thank you. You just drop that right there. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all right.
Appreciate that. All right, because I gotta cut this line.
Yeah, because that's what he was telling me. He was like, oh, he's probably gonna have to get into one of the lines and blow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to blow it out. I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see right there. Okay. So I'm gonna cut this line first. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit extra off of it. Okay. So there's that. A little loose there, but it'll be all right.
That's
I'm gonna move this board out of the way if possible. Okay. Get you there like that. All right, now. All right, let's see. This guy right here. I'm gonna blow out this line. Sounds pretty clear. Let's do the going up into the evaporator coil. Okay, that's good now. I'm gonna put a union in there, and I'm gonna take off this cover to see the coil. All right, so now that's in there, and she's tight. Let's look inside the evaporator. And there's the TXV installed in there. Got a little bit of water in this pan. Looks pretty intact though. Alright. Ductwork's clean as well. Okay. Alright, let's put some water down there. That'll reach right there. Alright, let's do the other one. I just want to take a peek underneath. Alright. Oh, you don't have the app on your phone?
Huh?
You don't have the Nest app on your phone?
No, she does.
Oh.
Listen, I'm kind of an old school guy.
I hear you. I hear you.
When it comes to that, I have certain apps, certain things that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Looks like they ran the Romex. Looks like they ran it along the. Looks like the line set. Maybe they even stole power from the disconnect to give this 110 volts. It looks like the gas. Where's the valve? No valve, huh? Maybe it's inside. I bet you the valve's inside. Let's take a peek at this. This mess. Oh, no gas valve. A union. I don't see any valve. Good luck servicing this thing. There's no valve here. Got all this 3/4 pipe. looks fairly clean. It's not really secure right there. So button that up. Yeah, let's button that up. Oh, look at that. They just jam that in there. See that? Maybe they lost the screw. Well, that's why they hacked it, because all the wiring is going through there as well. Okay, let's take a look in there. Well, that explains a lot. I put the wire in the wrong spot instead of using the knockout right there. They went through the little hole right there, thinking that's gonna work. But you're gonna kink the wire. You see, they just notched that out there. All right, let's probably redo that. All right, got the little insulator in there. Now we're off. And let's move these wires out of that hole. They're gonna rub. Okay, it's already starting to rub it already. One right there. All right. R, the Y from thermostat, Y to condenser, white, which is heating, C to condenser, C to thermostat, G, thermostat for fan. Okay. Enough play on there. Didn't have to splice anything in. You know, you're missing a valve to turn off the gas to the furnace, by the way. So further reinforces that he knew just enough to get by. Because if you ever got to change like the gas valve here, work on the gas, you got to turn off all the gas to the house, it looks like, because there's no valve anywhere. Yeah, I guess the village wasn't here to inspect this job when they were done. All right, I got to put that internal cover back on.
Pass the wire through instead of passing it over top.
Yeah, no, they just, you know, they did what they did. But you have enough play on the two wires, you know. It'd be nice to make these nice and neat and, you know, zip tie them together, but it's also better not to have a splice, you know, in the middle of the control wiring. Yeah, but you know, it's fine. Fairly clean though. Everything else is good. And we have a union there now, so we don't got to cut the pipe in the future. Just disconnect, you know, separate it and blow out both sides. Okay. Water tested it, fixed the panel that was not secure. All right, now we clean up. You got to be a ballerina.
Yeah, pretty much.
In some of these attics.
Yeah.
That they put like the railroad ties here. Yeah. Railroad tracks. All right, let's go on down, and I want to see the outdoor unit, make sure she's proper. Just make sure you turn off all the lights.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Let's go check out the outdoor unit. Make sure everything's proper with that. And we can check out. Have a nice day. All right, I am going to do a quick video, hopefully quick, but I like to show you ServicePal in a little bit more detail. I find it far superior than House Call Pro, which I've tried in the past. And as you guys, some of you guys may already know, I've been using ServicePal since 2012. It's approximately $30 or $40 a license, which is per iPad. It also gives you the one desktop license as well. That's included. So if you only have 1 or 2 trucks, you need 2 licenses and you're good to go. You can have, you know, someone in the office entering the jobs on a desktop computer. But let's say you're a single man show, a one man operation. Here's your iPad screen. This little icon right there. I'm going to touch that, and it's going to open up ServicePal app. Here is today my schedule. You know, for purposes of this video, it's blank right now. Let's say you're laying in bed or hanging out by the pool in the cabana having a cigar, and the phone rings, and it's a new client, for example, right? I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Top right-hand corner, plus sign, right? We're going to go to customer, and it's going to ask me, you know, first I could search for the customer. So if Jim Rohn was calling, I could just select him and be good to go. But I am selecting a new customer, so I'm going to type up his name, and we're going to call this new customer, we're going to call it Steve. Steve Dartmouth. All right, and you'll see why I'm going to do this twice. The display name and then also the information in those other fields. And it's basically to export the database to an Excel file. Let's say you're using Constant Contact. It's good. All right. So let's say his home phone number is 516-555-1212, but his mobile number is 917-555-1212. When a new customer calls me, or even when an existing customer calls me, I want to obtain their cell phone number. Not so I can bombard them, you know, and call them at all hours of the day or night, but to allow me to text message them through the system with updates of the job. And let's say his name is Steve at plumber.com. Okay, his address is 123 Main Street. And he lives in, let's see, Valley Stream. Just typing information here. Valley Stream, New York, and 11580. Boom. There's all the information that I need. I can also add a note. Let's say key under rear door mat. Or even better, garage code. Garage code is 1234. Okay, and then I have that information there. So he's calling up. He's got a toilet leak. Toilet leak. And we're going to schedule him today between 10 and 12, 2-hour time window. I'm going to add a form. These are just generic forms right here. I'm just going to add invoice with coupon, boom, and I'm going to save it. Now, within 24 hours, and depends on how you situate your settings on ServicePal, I have mine 24 hours or earlier. Like say a call comes in today, it's for this afternoon, they're immediately going to get a text message notification confirming the appointment. If it's made for, you know, let's say 2 days from now, 24 hours before that 10 o'clock appointment, he's going to get an SMS text message. Hey, confirm your appointment from Mikey Pipes, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's a job. I'm getting out of the pool, going to take a quick shower, get dressed, and I'm going to let him know I'm on my way. So I'm going to click on new right there and go to on my way. There it is. That easy. He just got a text message that, hey, Mikey Pipes is on the way. Any questions of urgency, please call, you know, my cell phone number, which he has. All right. I drive to the job. I arrive. I'm going to touch on my way. I'm going to mark it in progress. Okay. Very easy. And by the way, you can customize all of these fields. Customize them. Okay. Now we're at the job. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There's my invoice. You can get a nice little coupon on the bottom right there. But let's say, you know, I'm there for whatever. Let's say, I don't know. We need to blow out his condensate drain lines in his air conditioning, right? I'm going to type in my hourly rate. Let's say, for example, it's an emergency service call, and I pre-populated these fields there. Boom, that's that. And let's say CO2. Boom, there they are, $4.40. I'm going to change that price because I am an administrator of it, and I could do that. I change the price to $7.50. I use 9 cartridges, for example. I'm going to add sales tax, which is already pre-figured out there, and boom, there it is. Let's say he's going to pay me with a credit card. I click right there. I put my card reader and the headphone jack on the top. I type in the amount, $372.21. Swipe the card. It processes it. It marks it paid. I get I'm done with that, right? I just got to type in the payment there. One little added step. And if I want to, I could do credit card, and I can write that it was a Visa, or you can also change this entire form. It's pretty cool. When I'm done, top right hand corner, a little checkbox right there. The form is marked as completed. Now I'm going to email them the receipt right next to that little checkbox. I'm going to go to email, and it's going to email steve@plumber.com a PDF attachment. Easy peasy. And when I'm done, all done, I just marked it completed, and the job is now complete. Now let's say I have I have configured everything, and instead of invoiced, it's marked closed. And that's what I use when I mark it as closed. After it's marked completed, they will automatically get a text message asking to review our performance on our social media platforms. It comes up, I use Linktree, and it gives you all of our multiple, and it's mobile friendly, all of our multiple social media channels. And like Google, we have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and not Yelp, because I don't believe in Yelp, because I think Yelp sucks. And that's it. That's all good. All right, a quick little video. I don't want to drag us on. And in case they forget who is here, always throw your company sticker on the machine in a visible spot. Finish up the job. All right, just finished up that service call. Even though I had the client helicoptering in the attic with me, I don't mind that. I don't care. As long as you're not in my way, and as long as you're not causing me to do more work, because you're in the way. Not doing more work because, I see something and I ask you to, let's take care of it. But, I don't mind if they helicopter. I like to educate. I firmly believe an educated consumer is my best client. Just like Sims. You old-time guys may remember that in New York metropolitan area. We had this discount clothing retailer called Sims, S-Y-M-S. And their motto was, an educated consumer is their best customer. And I totally feel the same way. If I can educate you about the mechanical systems in your house and what you can possibly do to prevent, a future occurrence, like water damage, I'm sorry, I wouldn't want to deal with that in a couple more years from now. So I told him, listen, we should install an emergency external drain pan. And he didn't want me to do it right then and there, but he was like, yeah, I'm going to take care of it maybe in the fall. If maybe you guys come and do a tune-up, can you do that for me? And, can you let me know an approximate price to do it? And I was like, sure, no problem. I'll put together a quote for you. But, I instead of just dealing with the immediate issue, which was the clogged drain line, we also, took the cover off. I wanted to see, if anything else was going on inside there. And when I took the cover off, I found that the blower compartment door was never secured right. Wires were where they shouldn't be. And again, I'm there. He's paying me for my hour anyway. Let's reroute the wires and put it the right way. And, at the end, I did the whole invoicing with him, which I show you. And he gave me a big fat tip. 20, 40, 60, $60. Look at that. $60 on top of the service call. And he goes, listen, brother, I really, really appreciate it. I know it's not your typical job, and I appreciate you went the extra mile. It shows that you really care, and I'm going to call you again in the future. And all these reviews I'm reading on Google, all right. I was like, yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it. We try to help 100% of the people, and we try our best. All right, let me get your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really, really, really appreciate it if you start smashing that thumbs up button. Make sure your vote counts. Help support the channel. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. There's no cost obligation. It just further grows the channel. And when I hit 50,000 subscribers, we're going to have a crazy pool party. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss it. Be well, stay safe, God bless.